Hello and welcome back to the Commonsenseless podcast, episode 13. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Zach.
Hello, Ricky.
This is not our first hello. Everyone that probably watches thinks we've just literally pressed the button and come straight on, but we've been on for about half an hour, haven't we?
Yeah, I was thinking that obviously we haven't had guests on yet or anything like that, but you know when people have guests on and then they act like that's the first hello that they've had with each other. Do you reckon they do that, or do you reckon they make it look like it's that? Do you know what I mean?
Well, what are we going to do? I reckon we just get straight into it. There's literally a cat climbing out the window.
Sweet. So what, you don't even want to say hello to the people that come on our podcast? You just want to be like, all right, Sam, listen, don't talk, record.
Oh, no. Yeah, so what I was thinking is when they come on, you send them the invite and then they just jump straight on and then they like just appear when we're in the middle of the podcast. Oh. So we'll jump on.
Ooh, I like that.
We'll jump on, mix it up for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you send the invite out to them, and then they should just come straight on, and there'll be 3 of them on the screen who'll be like, hello!
Oh shit, I like that.
What was you thinking?
Well, normally the way everyone else does it is they're not recording yet. They have the guest on, they say hello, talk or whatever, and then they hit record with all of them together.
Oh no, I reckon we just start it, 5 or 10 minutes, you flick the invite out, let them jump on straight away.
Oh, that's a sick idea. I prefer that, yeah. That's
well. Yeah, I do, and then it's natural, isn't it?
And also, no one else does that.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, wait, are you kind of looking at how Ariel Hawani does it? How he does his MMA show, and then he invites the people on during the show?
No. I just think that would be the best way to do it. It's more natural.
That would be good. But because we could do it like the MMA hour. You know what I mean? Like we could have a section like every Friday before the fights on Saturday or whatever, where we have like a 3-hour podcast and we get frigging John Jones on, frigging fucking Chael Sonnen. I can't really think of any fights right now, but we get the fighters from the card on.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we'll end up sticking. I know we'll always stick to the MMA stuff, but I think we might end up going like down different routes and directions.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
But the MMA stuff, like for a big card, can you imagine having all big fighters on?
Do we have what's that cat doing?
It's just literally walking along next door to the windowsill.
Do you know that cat? Does it like come around?
I've seen it a couple of times.
Oh, my mate Taylor, yeah. He fucking used to live in his old house.
You just swore.
You what?
You just swore.
Did I swear? I've already sworn like 3 times during this podcast already.
I'm not going to swear this one.
You swore on the last one after you said you wouldn't, you know?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Go on, Taylor. So Taylor, stop interrupting me. Taylor lived in this his old house, and this cat always used to come around to his. It wasn't his cat, so he fucking called the cat Duncan, and Duncan would just climb through his windowsill and eat Taylor's food like every fucking day.
What did he come up with a name, Duncan?
Duncan. And Taylor still misses that cat. It wasn't even his fucking cat. I bet you cats do that. Like I remember this one time, my cat, we never feed it obviously ham or anything like that. But my cat, after being missing for like 2 days straight, came back and then threw up like gallons of ham.
Oh.
So I reckon some neighbour was just feeding it food.
No, it's probably ham out of a bin.
No, it looked like it was like fresh ham, man. It looked like it just
Yeah, but someone might have put it in the bin and it might be 2 days out of date. Do you know what I mean?
The way my mind works, is I was thinking, there's probably another family in the street that's feeding it every night. That's nice.
I'm more thinking someone's like took a carrier bag out of rubbish, gone to throw it in, it slid out, it's on the floor.
Could be that too. Yeah.
Cats are so zen, aren't they?
So stop stealing my words, lads. Those are my words.
But I'm not the biggest fan of cats.
Why?
I had a bit of a horror story when I was a kid.
Go on.
So I was just in my street and then there was this cat just roaming about in the street. I'm not sure whether it was like pretty young, like maybe 6 months old. It wasn't massive, but it wasn't tiny. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to pick this cat up and go and show my mum. So I picked this cat up and he had it like in my arms. I walked through the back gate and my dog's just stood there going, hoo, hoo, hoo. And this cat just stood up on all fours on my arms, claws come out and just went straight through my arms, and I was about 9, and I just remember going, "Ow!" and probably started crying as well.
Oh, fucking hell. So have you been afraid of cats ever since?
Cats are vicious, yeah.
No, cats have got a horrible side to them, but cats are also fucking lovely.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty chilled, aren't they? But if you don't realise how sharp the claws are.
Oh, it's so fucking sharp. But also, they don't give a shit. I remember my cat Ellie was on in that room upstairs, yeah. You know the spare room up there?
Mm.
It was just chilling up there, and it fucking went out the window. It was on the windowsill. And from up there, it fucking jumped onto the grass.
Yeah, they're beasts, aren't they?
Like, we'd break our legs if we did that. That kind
Yeah,
of just ran off and just did its own thing.
I know, they fit through tiny little gaps.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
But
Crazy
why are we talking
motherfucker.
about cats anyway?
Fuck knows, man. Fuck knows.
You know where I want us to start?
Go on.
On the weekend. What a sick weekend we had.
Man, what a fucking weekend. Foot
Sick
golf,
weekend.
UFC, drinking. Dean, if you're watching, our number 2 fan, you're not our number 1 fan anymore, Martha is.
Martha, who's Martha?
Oh, man,
save it for later.
I'm just too excited. I have been waiting to watch this video for so long. Can we just jump? We'll give the context, yeah, of what happened.
Go on.
And then we'll just jump straight into it. So basically, me, Richard, and Dean and Luke, we went and played foot golf on the Saturday. We're just chilling, just having a good old time. Then later on, me and Richard were watching the UFC 251 with Kamaru Usman and Masvidal. And we didn't start drinking until around 1 a.m. So we were like fresh, we were ready to go. And we started getting on the side of blacks and then the vodka Red Bulls. And we thought, you know what, fuck it. Rather than doing a podcast like this, we didn't have a proper setup for it because we're still beginners with this stuff. We set up an Instagram live video on my iPhone. We thought, you know what, who the fuck's going to watch? But fuck it, we're going to try it anyway. So we go live on Instagram and we've got a fucking viewer. And I look, yeah, and it's some woman called Martha, and she's making all these comments about how she fucking loves beards and all this different stuff. I'm like, Martha, what about me? What's going on? She's like, yeah, you're good looking too, but that one in the beard, oh, I could be using some fingers right now.
Let me just pause you there. Martha, if you're watching this, thanks for being our number 1 fan. This is
yeah, thank you for being a good sport, Martha. But we've got to tell the story, okay?
Yeah,
we're not laughing at you or anything like that. Just laughing at the situation. It's just a funny situation.
Love you, Martha.
So Martha's being a little bit noisy. So Richard says to Martha, "Listen, if you want any of that, yeah, you got to pay extra for a private room."
Which was a fucking joke, by the way.
Which was a complete joke.
But I suppose, listen, yeah,
which was a complete joke. And then, and by the way, we're both fucked right now. We're on the steam train, just putting more coal into the train, just hammering it down.
That's mine.
You stole my Zen cat, so I thought I'd steal your.
Right, 1-1.
So we're smashed at this point, and I look at the phone, and it says. Well, like we've had another guest here and there, like 3 guests, 4 guests, but Martha has stayed on the entire time. She's commenting. She's loving every bit of our English accents because we've got an audience in America now. And I look here and I see that I can invite Martha to our fucking live Instagram video. And this is where the video starts. So let me get it up.
By the way, at this point, we're both steaming. And I'm like, huh?
I'm so excited for this.
When did you last watch it? Yesterday?
I watched it when I told you, and then you said not to watch it because you wanted to save the laugh, so I've been saving it. Can you see that?
Yeah. Come on, internet. Don't let us down. It's about 32, innit?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
We should definitely mention what happened with that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's 32 minutes into it, I think. Oh, the annoying thing is this, I can't, like, flip my screen.
Come on.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah. It's random.
I'm married, no, Mark, I'm sorry.
We were steaming here, weren't we? Look at your face.
I look fucked there.
At this point, Zach's thinking, oh my God, we're going to go one-on-one with Martha. Watch Zach's eyes.
You're laughing there, but it's not. I won't go on, do
Hey, look at
Look
my
at you
eyes pop out.
steaming.
My eyes. What the fuck are you doing with your hands?
Yeah, we're okay over here. How are you guys there? I'm originally from England, but I live in the United States now.
I just want to say really quickly for anyone who's watching right now, I have the phone on Richard solely. I am purposely not putting myself in this video just to make it extra awkward for Richard. And you can't see his hand right now, but one of his hands is on my leg and he's squeezing my leg as if to say, you fucking dickhead, put the video on YouTube.
You
Look,
fucker.
look how cringy this is.
I'm so cringed out, you know.
Wisconsin.
Hold on, I want to fucking rewind.
Right, just like 1 second.
Okay, go on.
At this point, I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Like, we're literally watching the UFC, and the next minute, I'm on a FaceTime with someone I've never ever seen before. I'm pissed, and I'm thinking, what is going on? You're like holding the phone away from me. I'm grabbing your leg with my other hand. It's like, get that phone off me now. And you just kept it on me, you little fucker.
And I didn't want to like be laughing out loud because I didn't want to like be like a dick. So I was like holding in my laugh and my whole head was tensing while I was doing it.
And I didn't want to be a dick. I was just trying to be as polite as possible. But I was like, hi.
But you know what I think is so funny about it as well? Like my reaction, your reaction, but the way your hand is like moving and it's like you're not holding your hands. It's someone else doing it.
There's a picture in there. We'll show them the picture in a minute, and I'm just like that.
Oh yeah, that's the thumbnail that you got, isn't it?
Yeah. Your eyes literally come out your head.
So I've just clicked connect. I'm waiting for her to connect. Don't think she will. And then she does, and my eyes pop out. And I know what I'm about to do. Just put it on Richard solely. Hold on. Let me fucking rewind your face there.
I'm just like that now.
But mine's only for a split second. Yours stays there.
Oh my
And I didn't have a clue what was going on. The next minute, I've just got this lady right in front of my face. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? We had some serious giggles on that, didn't we?
Oh.
I'm sure I spoke to her for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then, what gets worse is you just got up and left me.
I'm crying.
Oh my God.
Like, what are you doing with your hand, man? What the fuck are you doing with your hand?
What, when I do this?
Yeah.
I think I'm just in shock, and I'm just like, do you know like when you walk into a surprise party and loads of people are there and you don't expect them to be there? And you're just like, that's exactly what happened to me. Oh my God.
I'm crying. Sure, we'll watch this through.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, fuck me.
How are you?
Oh.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
I'm proper cringy. She's like our biggest fan though now.
Oh, she is. We need to get her on the podcast.
I'm originally from England, but I live in the United States now.
How did she jump on our video though?
Wisconsin.
She must have seen it or something, I don't know, in the Instagram.
No,
I'm like, are you watching UFC? Of course she's not fucking watching UFC.
I watch racing. I'm a racing.
So at this point, yeah, Richard is full on squeezing my
Look how
leg, but
steam I
can't see.
look.
Yeah, you look smashed. And at one point, Richard tries to grab the phone. So what I do, being the little shit I am, is the phone is right by him, and I think, you know what, fuck it, and I put the phone up here so he can't get anywhere near it.
Formula One, NASCAR, all of it. Stock cars, motocross, all of it.
Nice. Well, listen, thanks for subscribing.
You follow me back. I followed you on YouTube, and I believe I got you followed.
Look at my face.
If you all would follow back, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, thank you very much.
I made it!
What did she say then?
Hey, you guys are just awesome. I love listening to you talk while you're watching it.
So this is the bit where Richard tries to grab the phone, but I've put it higher up so he can't grab it. And I just want to say, Martha, we fucking love you. You're our number one fan. We want to get you on the podcast.
Number one, Martha.
I'm just laughing at Richard's reaction.
It was just a shock.
Yeah.
I like that. I do the same thing. I do the same thing. It's cool because I'll sit with my friends and listen to music or watch movies. And,
Yeah, we love
yeah. Oh, most definitely, of course.
I've never seen this bit.
So where are you at in this great world?
Oh.
We're in
I can't believe how long it went on, Zach.
Liverpool.
Where at?
This is when you ran out, isn't it?
So I fucking just legged it out the room because I was laughing too much. I couldn't hold it together.
It's giving me anxiety, this.
You cringing?
Yeah, bad.
Cringing.
Bad.
I'm from London.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Just 1 second.
Oh, you're sly.
Oh, yeah, bless her. Look at her.
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she?
Oh.
That's fine.
Bear in mind, I was proper steaming.
Fucking hell, man. You notice it more, don't you, when you're not drunk? Like how those awkward pauses.
I'm glad I wasn't a knob, though. I'm glad I was polite.
Oh yeah, you weren't a knob. You weren't a knob. And again, we're not being horrible to Martha or anything. I'm just laughing at Richard's reaction.
No, Martha, it was just, I didn't expect it. And then this random, beautiful lady was in front of me. And I'm just thinking, what is going on here? I've never been so lucky.
And Martha, again, if you're watching, we want you on our podcast. So whenever you're free, come on. You can be our first guest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's so fucking funny, man.
Yeah, take it off because I'm cringing bad.
Oh.
I wonder, though, if we would have actually put the phone on the telly, if it would have got pulled off Instagram. I don't think it would.
I mean, if it got enough views, it definitely would.
Yeah, but how many does it have to get?
I don't know. Probably when we've got 1 million subscribers, they'll see that and be like, listen, I'm taking it off.
You reckon?
Yeah. Oh, I was fucking crying just then.
Oh, you're a fucker, aren't you? I'll have to get you back for that, Zach.
Oh, it was so funny. Like I as soon as I saw that it said the option that I could bring Martha into the video call, I knew all I was gonna do was put it on your face.
You fucker. So how did you know? What happened? Did you just see? Could you invite her to one-on-one?
Yeah.
So you just invited her?
Yeah, because she was commenting. I said invite Martha. Her name's like Martha, Pretty Martha or something.
Yeah.
And it said I could invite her, so I thought, fuck it, I'll invite her. She probably won't accept, but I'll try anyway. And you said to do it as well, thinking that we'd both be on it.
Oh.
And it started to say connecting, and my eyes shot open.
Yeah, no.
Right, I'm going to be a little shit here. Boom. Straight on you.
Little fuckers, that. Well, we've got a number one fan now, haven't we?
I know. It's those things, yeah. Like, you know, when something hilarious happens like that, but no one has it videoed. We had that videoed. Like
I know.
That authentic reaction from both of us.
I was just like, what's going on here?
But my favourite bit, yeah, is your face like this for like, it feels like it's like this for about 60 seconds, but it's only like a few seconds like this. Hi!
Oh, she was buzzing though, weren't she?
Oh, she was buzzing.
She couldn't believe it.
You fucking loved you, didn't she?
I know, I don't blame her, but how on earth did she come across our video?
You must have already liked our Instagram now. I don't know how really our Instagram works. Was she not a follower?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I just find it mad. She's like over in America, and that's just come up on a news feed. I think that's bonkers, me.
But is she not a follower? Was she already a follower or no?
No idea. I don't know.
It's because if she was, you'd just see it in the stream, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's true. Or it'd say it actually, you get a notification that you're going live, so it might give her a notification. She might just jump straight on it.
That might be it, yeah.
I don't know, but we had a good time over the weekend. Foot golf, like you said, then we watched UFC. What did you make of UFC? Starting Masvidal.
Do you want me to get it up here?
Yeah,
So we've got the card in front of us. Is that the right one? Yeah, I think that's it. UFC 251. Right, first one. I mean, it went how I thought it'd go. You know what I mean?
Too.
I'm good for Masvidal, but I knew Usman was going to just take him down.
Yeah.
Grind it out.
Therefore, I mean, Masvidal's a superstar regardless, so whether he fights next, it's going to be, it'll be a decent fight, I reckon. But Usman, who's beating him? I can't see anyone beating him. He's too good.
Unless Khabib comes up and fights him.
No, I think he'd beat Khabib.
Yeah.
He's a lot bigger than Khabib.
Yeah, he is huge.
A lot bigger.
He's built like a tank.
Well, I saw an interview before, and he said that Masvidal, when he cut down to 170, he ended up weighing in the day after. So when he walked to the octagon at 184 pounds, so he put 14 pound on, which is a stone. I bet you Kamaru Usman weren't far off 200 pounds.
Oh, easily, man, easily. Like I thought Woodley was a big guy. You know what I mean? But compared to Usman, 6 foot and built like how he looks, fucking hell, he looks like Romero. He's got a body like Romero.
I know, but do you not think he's got a strange like physique for an MMA fighter?
Chicken legs, you mean?
Yeah, he's got tiny little sparrow legs, and then his upper body is just like Hulk.
Yeah, it's all, but he's probably purposely done that, hasn't he? Like he's built himself like that for a reason. You know what I mean?
Or is he just naturally turned out like that?
I don't know, because he has to make 170 pounds, doesn't he? So if he started adding muscles to his legs, it would be harder for him to make that weight class. So he's probably made the conscious decision to say, right, I want most of my muscle up here because I don't know, because I'm a wrestler, maybe. Fuck knows.
Maybe it's just how he turned out and how his physique turned out with all his training and what have you.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But he's a beast of a champion.
Oh, beast. He'll be champ for a while.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him fight GSP.
Do you think it'd happen though? He's not big enough draw, is it?
GSP would not fight him. It's too dangerous.
And the UFC won't let it happen because he's just a belt snatcher, isn't he, GSP?
But at the same time, I also feel like the UFC are more open to him fighting those fights now because they're not making as much money. Obviously, this event did really well. You told me it did 1.3 million buys. And then Dana's come out and said Masvidal's a huge star. Like, he's actually proven that he's a huge star.
Yeah.
So who knows, maybe he gets an immediate rematch.
No, I can't see that. There's too many people at 170, isn't there?
Oh, man, stat. Kobe Covington, Leon Edwards, Gilbert Burns. Who would you give it to next if you were Dana?
I'd let Gilbert Burns and Leon Edwards fight.
That's exactly what I'd do.
Definitely. Let Kamaru Usman rest. Get them two to fight in maybe September, and then start Usman to fight the winner in maybe end of the year.
Well, that's exactly what Helwani said, didn't he? And then Gilbert Burns replied to his Twitter status or Instagram, and he's like, "Listen, fuck you.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said to Ariel, "Listen, I know you don't like me, but I've earned my shot."
I know. I agree.
And then Leon said something. You what?
I agree. He has earned his shot, but he's won 4 in a row. But Leon Edwards has won 8 in a row.
But then Leon said something, and then Gilbert was like, "Listen, you haven't won a fight since last year." So that makes sense as well. Gilbert Burns has been on a tear this year during lockdown, during the coronavirus.
So would you do what I said? Let them two fight, and then the winner fights Kamaru Usman?
Well, yeah, because they're both fresh, aren't they? Whereas Usman's just come out of a 5-round fight. I mean, he's not injured, but I think that's the best thing to do.
He's had a bit of a mad, few months, though, hasn't he?
Usman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he stepped up to fight Masvidal, didn't he? As much as Masvidal stepped in on 6 days' notice.
Yeah, of course. And he's had, I think he was going to Texas, then he had to go back to Vegas, have a test, have quarantine, then go to Abu Dhabi, have test, have quarantine. So he's like been back and forth all the time. So he's probably just going to be glad of a rest, I reckon.
Yeah, you don't think about that, do you? As a fan, when you watch, you don't think, oh, they've got to travel from that place to that place to that place and get tested with that. It's
Yeah,
just
so-
fucking mad, all the stuff they have to do. But, I mean, it wasn't as good. We were saying this, weren't we? It wasn't as good of a card as we thought it'd be. Like being on Fight Island for the first one.
No.
It was still good.
It was still good, but I was disappointed with the next one. I think Max Holloway got robbed me.
Fucking hell, Max won that fight. I'm sorry.
Can I just say, when I was watching this, I thought it was so easy to see that Max was winning.
But also, we were smashed.
And also, I did have him on a bet, didn't I?
Are you as oh man. So do you want to tell them?
Yeah, so I had him on an accumulator. I think I just put £20 on him to win because he went like 4-1 or something, or just over 4-1. So I would have got £92 back. I think it was 92 or something. But I honestly thought the first 2 rounds he was cruising, and I thought, oh my god, he looks sick here, Max. And he was keeping the distance. He wasn't really getting leg kicked. And then Volkanovski started adjusting. I think Max won. This is all like what I can remember. Max won 1, 2, and 3, and then Volkanovski come back. But I remember that sly little takedown at the end of either round 4 or round 5. Do you remember?
Volkanovski did to Max.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He took him down with about 40 seconds left, and I thought, I wonder if that's going to like shift it.
I mean, whenever you're going in as the champ or the challenger, the judges, well, this is what they say, the judges always score it in the champ's favour, so you need to do something huge. But I think Max really dominated that fight.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'd have to rewatch it, but I was reading the pros react piece on MMA fighting, and literally all the fighters, everyone was saying Max got robbed, Max won.
Yeah, well, Dana said, didn't he, in his post-fight presser, he said to the press, like, who thinks Max won? Who thinks, well, what did he say? One or the other.
You are?
What did he say now, Dana? Something like...
Oh, the judging, there's something going on with the judging that's really bad, yeah. Even Dana had it for Max.
No, what he said to the media is, who thought Volkanovski won? And there was about 20 media, and none of them put their hands up.
Fucking hell, that's mad.
And he went, see?
It's mad, man. It's absolutely mad. But it's annoying for Max because, I mean, he's coming off an immediate rematch with Volkanovski, so he's not going to get that rematch. Even though he deserves it, he's not going to get it. He's going to have to string a couple of wins together, isn't he?
Yeah, but someone will beat Volkanovski. He's just got to wait it out now. If Max just fights twice a year now, and then he'll soon be back, only with everyone that's waiting at featherweight.
What, you think he'll get another shot next year?
No, well, there might be another chance. There's loads coming up, isn't there?
There is, man. It's a stacked division. Plus, the Korean Zombie is going to be fighting Ortega, isn't he?
Yeah, Zabit, Ortega, Korean Zombie, Calvin Kattar.
Oh, shit, yeah. Great boxing.
He's one to watch. But we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, Matt should have won that.
I'll be honest with you, the next few fights, I can't really remember. Because I think we were just fighting about on Instagram Live.
Yeah. This was around about the time I was on to Martha, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I remember this being a late stoppage by the referee.
Yeah, he was getting boomed everywhere, wasn't he?
But wasn't Aldo winning? Like, again, I was smashed, but wasn't Aldo winning the first couple of rounds here?
Yeah, but then he just seemed to break. Peter Yan just broke him, didn't he?
Yeah, does Peter Yan, does he have like a 300 fight amateur boxing record or something?
Yeah, they say he's got his masters or something in boxing because he had 300 amateur fights.
Is that why he's such a massive prospect then? Because of those fights?
So. Yeah.
See,
he's just cold, isn't he? He's just bloody... How do you explain it? He's just cold and ready to go. No emotion. He's emotionless, isn't he?
He's just Russian, isn't he?
Yeah, simple as that.
Like,
he's just Russian.
A Russian badass motherfucker that just is game to fight. I'd love to see him fight Cody.
He might do that. They might do that as the next fight, either that one or Aljo.
They've got to give it to Aljo.
Well, he could end up being champ for a long time.
I feel like when it comes to champs, it's the ones that dominate, unless you're like an Anderson Silva, the ones that dominate are the wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they can control where the fight goes. When it's standing up, even if you've got the best stand-up in the world, you could get caught with something fucking weird and get knocked out. Whereas when you're on top of someone,
the chances are like,
Yeah, it's so much
slim, aren't
slimmer. Unless, who's that heavyweight that does that weird one from the bottom, that submission, where he just fucking
they?
grabs
Hold the
it?
neck.
Yeah, unless it's someone like that. I mean, you're winning if you're on top of them.
Yeah, no.
But that's a weird one. Like, if this is what I always think, if a Damian Maia, like with grappling and jiu-jitsu, as good as Damian Maia was in Khabib's weight class, would Khabib take him down? And if he did, would he get submitted? Because I feel like that's his what's Superman's thing called?
Superpower.
No, his weakness. Oh, fucking hell. You know what I mean?
Wait, what is his weakness?
He's got like a... Oh, it's going to fucking annoy me. I've got to look. Superman's weakness. Kryptonite. Yeah. That's his kryptonite.
Right. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Yeah, so I feel like if Khabib fought someone who had good jiu-jitsu, maybe he'd lose.
Yeah, but that's what they were saying about Ferguson, isn't it? How he can catch people in triangles.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that would have been an interesting fight, that.
And that's why everybody wanted to see it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll see it.
But I can't wait to see the Gaethje fight.
I know, but is that going to happen?
Yeah, because of everything that's happened.
I don't know whether that'll happen now, mate.
When are they scheduled to fight?
September, and that's not far off.
What,
we're in August in 2 weeks.
August, September, 2 months away. Is it end of September or beginning of mid?
Not sure. Sorry, I'm not fucking Dana White.
I mean, it's still going ahead, so I don't know.
Fingers crossed, anyway. What was the other fight?
Wasn't Paige on before this one? Yeah.
No, Rose.
Oh yeah, Rose.
I need to watch him again, mate.
Same.
I know Rose
looked at this point.
Yeah, Rose looked good though, didn't she?
She looked good, but I remember the first fight and she was dominating Jessica. But this was a lot closer. I mean, it was a decision.
Yeah, true. I
was a little bit shocked at how close it was.
She looks good though, Rose, doesn't she?
She does. She's a little pixie.
Yeah, that's what I kept thinking. She looked like a little pixie. But she's got good jiu-jitsu, good striking, but she's just very smooth.
Yeah.
You know, like when you watch some people and they're just a bit rough around the edges and they're just throwing haymakers, she's very smooth and technical.
Yeah. And man, she's beaten you on it twice.
Yeah, I know.
So it just shows how fucking good her wrestling and her striking is. By the way, just as another side note, did you hear about this thing with Bisping and Henderson?
Yeah, I did on Twitter.
But this was happening while he was commentating.
No.
Man, this happened during UFC 251.
No way.
So he was on the broadcast booth commentating, and then Dan Henderson said something snide like, "Oh, this is the 11-year anniversary of me knocking out Bisping," and then Bisping just during broadcasting was ripping into him. He's like, "Oh, you fucking old man! You've got nothing. You've got no money, you little dickhead!" Like going crazy. Let me find it.
Yeah, because they always have the phones actually, don't they? Even when they're at the side.
Yeah, it must do. But don't you think that's fucking crazy? Like in any other job, if you were to do something like that whilst you were working, you get fired. But with UFC, they don't give a shit. That's what I love about it.
It's not like a normal job though, is it? It's a bit of beef, and if they get talking, it's two UFC veterans that are just going back and forth. Like, look at that, it's just made the news and we've just clicked on it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I think he said something along the lines of enjoying watching the UFC. It's a shame I've got to listen to Bisping.
Yes.
And then that's when he mentioned the 11-year thing.
But then,
how long? 11 years? That's
11 years, man. But then Dan Henderson mentioned his eye. He was like,
one-eyed fuck or something.
He said, "Oh, I thought you'd be keeping your one eye on the commentating, not talking to me. You little shit." Is
that what he said?
Like yeah.
I did see it. I just can't remember what it said.
You got personal with it. Oh, look. Oh, no, that's the new one. Oh, fuck it. I can't find it.
Wow, it's not like you not be able to find something.
I know, but I'm on the spot, aren't I? You want me to check? Want to look?
No, yeah, I'll be on that one.
No, this is him talking about his podcast.
Here we go.
What Dan Henderson said. So Michael Bisping was like, "Drinking again and reliving your old glory. All polite to my face, talk shit online. Didn't have you down as a keyboard warrior." And then Dan said this. Surprised you saw this. Guess you're not keeping your one eye on the fights as you're supposed to be commentating.
It's not like that, innit?
Shit.
Not like that.
But yeah, I just think it's mad how it all happened during UFC 251 while he was commentating.
I know. UFC's on tonight as well, isn't it?
Oh shit, yeah, who's fighting tonight?
It's on tonight and Saturday. Dan Ige, is it tonight?
I think it is. Yeah, weigh-ins was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. The only other fight that we've not spoke about was Paige Van Zandt, but I think Paige is done now, mate.
It was a quick one, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's going to go to a Bellator fight where a fella fights. Yeah, I think she's done. She just needs to move on.
I mean, Dana came out and said, listen, I wanted to test free agency because she was talking shit, wasn't she?
That's just like a way of saying, nah, we don't want you. See you later.
That's the thing. You know what's mad about UFC is they know they have the power, so they can say to the John Joneses and the Conor McGregors and the Anderson Silvas, listen, we don't care if you don't fight anymore, but they'll still tie them into a contract so they can't fight anywhere else. They've got all the balls in their court. But
another advantage they've got is we only see the inside the box stuff. We don't see outside the box stuff. So
you don't know what happens behind the scenes, you mean?
Yeah, so you don't know what's happening when they're negotiating. You don't know if people are UFC's offering fights and people are saying no to them. Whereas the UFC know that, oh shit, so you said no to that fight, so you're a bit weak, so we've got you here. You don't know, it's a lot of mind games too in negotiating, isn't there? And when it comes to like business talks like that, it's cruel, but it's not personal.
Yeah, but also with fighters, it must get their ego involved as well, because I'm guessing all the fighters on the UFC roster, they like to be known as the type of person who will fight anyone, anywhere. So then when Dana, who has everyone's ears on him, eyes on him, says, listen, he rejected that fight, he turned down that fight, he's running from that fighter, it must piss off the fighters and say, you know what, fuck it, I'll fight that guy. And then they're in a position where they have to fight because publicly Dana's made it look like they're dodging that person.
Yeah, it's so true. He's like, got on.
It's a clever...
He's puppet master, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is, man. He really
It's
interesting.
Very interesting. So yeah, I don't think I'll be staying up watching the UFC tonight. Might catch up with it tomorrow, just watch some highlights.
Yeah.
What else from our weekend before we call it? We watched Chernobyl, didn't we?
Chernobyl, fucking hell, go on, I'll let you talk about it.
So we got back from foot golf, and then Gemma wanted to go for a walk, didn't she?
Yeah.
So we went for a walk, and we ended up on this country road, and then all the power plants, you can see all the power plants and witness. So then you got talking about Chernobyl, didn't you? But I'd never even heard of it. So then I think it was Sunday. We started watching it on Sunday, didn't we? And we finished all of it. The Sky, is it on Sky, that Sky series?
Sky, yeah.
So if you want something to watch and you're a bit bored through the week, check it out, Chernobyl on Sky. I think it's Sky Atlantic, isn't it?
You know what makes me laugh is literally Chernobyl's been out for a while now and we've only just got on it.
I know. But you say it's been out for a while. I'm mad that something like that happened 30 years ago.
Was it 30? Oh my God, yeah.
Is that 34 years ago?
1986, yeah, 34 years ago.
How mad is that?
I know, man. But you know what's scary in one of the episodes? So for anyone who doesn't know, Chernobyl is when where was it? In Ukraine?
Yeah, it was like in Ukraine, wasn't it?
So one of the like core things in one of the power plants exploded and so let out like loads of radioactive like gases and stuff.
Graphite.
Like that.
No, I'll tell them what happened because you don't have a fucking clue.
Okay, go on.
Right, so it goes back and it's showing all these different characters that are running these power plant stations. So basically, the guy that's in charge, who's like the manager of all the control room, and he's got like 10 people working for him, he was going to get a promotion in his job, or he was going to get recognised for doing something good in his job. So he was just basically looking for the trophies. Now, in the handbook, it says you have to do things a certain way when it comes to shutting it down and firing it back up. Because obviously, there's steam running through the pipe work and everything else. So you've got to bring it down and then get it back up gradually. But this guy was telling everybody, listen, just skip it and move on. So they skipped it. Too much pressure went through. The end of the rods are made of graphite. It blew up and there was graphite everywhere, and it was just shoving radiation off. I can't remember the distance it said how far it was travelling, but it was travelling rapid, really far. And then go on, what was the next bit?
No, I wasn't going to go into that much detail in case someone watched it.
Oh shit, sorry. No, it's not that much detail.
Saying what it was about, like about the power plant exploding, but yeah, apparently it was the equivalent to 2 Hiroshima bombs being dropped every hour that it was running or something, which is mad. But what I was going to say before was, in the show, the scientist is like, listen, the gases that have come out into the atmosphere, they'll be around for 25,000 years.
I know.
So that means they're still fucking around now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
34 years ago.
I don't think it's as bad. I think you can just go in for short periods. I was watching another documentary, and these people who used to live there, they've been going back to Chernobyl just visiting.
Yeah.
But I think
it's still open, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just full of trees and everything.
Yeah,
and what's mad is the radiation is so strong still that when they've got the camera on it, it's got little white dots on the camera because of the radiation. So you can
Even
actually
now?
see it through a video camera, yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
I know. It is worth a watch, all that, innit?
Oh, it's a sick show. Oh,
It
look
is.
at this though. One of my mates wants to go to Chernobyl to just fucking go there and check it out, but I am not interested in doing that.
It's full of trees, isn't it?
Look, is that before and after? No. Look, it's a full-on forest now, you know. Like, wildlife had just gone there and created families there.
Crazy. I love stuff like that. It's so interesting because you don't realise stuff like that goes on in the world, do you?
Oh, fucking hell no, man.
Like, what a disaster.
Human error, isn't it?
Yeah. Taking shortcuts. Shortcuts bite you in the ass. Don't they though?
Oh, hell yeah, man. But it's just mad, like, you know, all the shit that, I don't want to give it away, but all the shit that happened with the government and everything in that show must have happened in, like, a part of it must have happened in real life.
Oh, do you mean for the coronavirus?
Yeah, so that's what I was going to go to now. So if such shit like that's happening now, shit that like that happened with Chernobyl, where they're hiding stuff, what's going on with the coronavirus? Like maybe a show
100%.
will come out about the coronavirus like 30 years from now, where they'll find out exactly what happened.
100%. Like when you think of the board meetings that were going on before we went into lockdown and how serious it was, and they were saying what the consequences could be. Yeah, we'll never know, or you won't know for a good probably 30 odd years, and then it'll all come out again.
Yeah.
I actually saw something before, you know. I meant to screenshot this. Did I screenshot it? I don't think it did. 1 second. I think it was trending on Twitter, but it said something like there's going to be a private investigation for how the government handled. All right. Boris Johnson says there will be an independent inquiry into government handling of COVID-19. So that sounds like this.
That's what Gemma said would happen.
Yeah, well, that's trending on Twitter right now.
Fuck, that's mad.
Crazy that, isn't it? Imagine if the government and Boris Johnson get prosecuted for the way they handled it. Because they reacted too slow.
But you know what I don't get? Like, if they're the government, who are going to prosecute them?
I don't know.
Like, is there a Supreme Court that deals with that?
There must be. There must be.
So then that means there's like higher powers than the government now?
Oh, I've no idea. Too late getting into all this. But surely if they're going to do that and they find them guilty, then they've got to have consequences for them, haven't they?
Yeah, man. Well, you don't think Boris Johnson had COVID-19, do you?
Nope, definitely didn't. Do you still think he did?
Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new...
You're brainwashed.
But it's a brand new virus, so you don't know how long it takes people to recover and how quickly. And
no, I don't think he had it. It was too much of a coincidence. So it all got serious. We went into lockdown, and then the person that's saying we're going into lockdown, who everybody's watching on the telly in Britain, has all of a sudden got it. So all these people that didn't think it was serious thought, shit, Boris Johnson is in intensive care with it. It must be serious, this. I mean, I think it's a clever tactic, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fucking it's
And
mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a clever tactic. If it was a tactic,
What, just so people would take it more seriously and stay in their home?
yeah, of course. Because
But
everyone's just watched the Prime Minister announce that you're not allowed out your houses apart from an hour a day or to go to work.
But if that was a tactic, yeah, that also could have backfired because people could have gone, oh shit, the Prime Minister's got it. Oh my God, the whole country's out of whack. I'm going to start robbing stores and killing people and going crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like everything's fucked. You know what I mean? It could have backfired.
No, because he's not the whole country, is he?
But
He's only one man.
But people think the Prime Minister is. Like, people think the President is.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to show you this really quickly again. Look how fucking mad this is.
Oh.
So, look at this. Those are real images on the right.
Bloody hell.
How fucking mad's that?
Wow. It's well fucked up, isn't it?
It's just fucking crazy. You know, when you see like the real images, like it makes it real.
Yeah.
When
But it felt real when you was watching it. Do you not think?
Oh yeah, of course. That's from the actual show, that one. That's not real.
Like it felt deep.
Yeah, especially with the way they showed the people that friggin' suffered from the radiation.
Yeah, it felt proper, like it's very, very intense. Good show though.
We watched the whole thing in one episode, in one weekend. One day, basically.
One day, wasn't it? We blasted it. Or was it Monday? Yeah, Sunday night we finished, didn't we?
We started like half of it on Saturday and then Sunday. But what do you think of Fargo?
Fargo's looking okay, yeah. We're only 2 or 3 episodes in. I love that guy though. He's very interesting, him. The guy who had the cut on the head. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is he a serial killer? Thanks for giving it away.
Wait, who?
The guy who stabbed him in the back of the head. Is a hitman in it?
Oh, sorry, the hitman. Yeah. I just call him a serial killer, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like him. He's cool, cat him.
Yeah, it's just a weird show, man. It gets so fucking good.
Does it?
It gets so good. And the next season after that, and the next season after that. Oh, I'm jealous that you've got to watch that.
Is it 3 seasons?
I think there's 4.
There's that much good TV to watch though, isn't there?
You still need to watch Power.
I know. I'm going to do a list. There's loads I need to watch, especially over winter. Winter's the best time to watch them all, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're just in, aren't you? Something to look forward to.
Get in, get showered, get something on. Happy days.
Yeah, what you up to tonight then, anyway?
Tonight, it's nearly bedtime for me. 3 minutes past 10. Literally, I'm going to turn this off, go upstairs, brush my teeth, jump in bed, watch Snowpiercer.
Are you watching Snowpiercer? You love that, you and Gemma, don't you?
Some new episodes out. Probably fall asleep and then wake up. Oh, the weirdest thing happened last night.
What?
Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and this noise sounded like someone was tipping stones on the ceiling above us. And we both woke up and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like proper jumps. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then went dead quiet and it didn't do it. And then it did it again. But it sounded like either a bird had landed on the roof and it was dropped, it had picked stones up on gravel or something and it just dropped it and it gone down the ceiling. But because we're on the top floor, we're literally right inside the roof, aren't we?
Yeah. So
I heard everything. It was either that or it must have been a bird or something got in the loft. So I need to go in the loft after. But it
so you don't even know yet? You don't even know?
No. But it proper fucked my night's sleep up. I woke up at 3 o'clock and then actually went and got in your bed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to go and get into that bed. And
wait, so what was Gemma doing? Could she not sleep either, or was she fast asleep after that?
No, I think she was still awake, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go downstairs, but because I get up for work, I was like, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and go back to sleep.
You know what? I'm surprised Gemma didn't go downstairs either. She was fine with staying up there by herself.
Yeah, but it just stopped the noise.
How did it stop straight away?
Yeah, we heard it twice and it just stopped, but it was proper weird.
How funny is it when something like that happens in the night, like it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you shouldn't be hearing any noises, and you hear something, and you wake up in the middle of the night, and you pause like a cat.
And it's like you pause your breath.
Yeah, and you're trying to just hear it again.
Yeah, it's so true that. That's exactly what happened. But you didn't need to pause, it was so fucking loud. I pulled my phone up and I tried to record it.
But it had gone by that point.
Yeah, it gone. Because I was going to ask people, have you had like any idea of what this could be? So weird. I hope it doesn't do it tonight, but I might get in the loft before I go to bed and have a look.
If it does do it, make sure you record it, and then we can put it on the podcast, and then ask our 25 subscribers.
See if you get any ideas what it is.
Ask
You
Martha
know.
when she comes on.
Yes, Martha. Much love, Martha. We'll speak to you soon. I'm going to slide in them DMs. Right, Zach. I'll speak to you soon. Take it easy.
Sweet man. Sounds
Thanks
good.
for joining us. Commonsenseless podcast over and out.